best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Hinrich in at the 2.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Rose. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. A good look from Brown. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Here's Hinrich. Drops one in from the wing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Maxey against Rose. Embiid, a screen on Rose. 13 feet out. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored. Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. James, a good look. Chicago with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Hinrich. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a tie ball game.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 6.
And in the open floor, few guys can finish like D. Rose.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Here's Butler. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Brown for 3. Boozer grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Hinrich. And there's another one for Chicago.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
James can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Hinrich. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Smart play. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Embiid, a screen on Rose. Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bulls leading by 4. Rose outside. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Hinrich. Over Edgecombe. Hinrich with the bucket. Heinrich's got 6.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Here's James. Outside, Brown. Pass to Edgecombe from outside the arc.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid, and Simon has subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. And it's in there. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Rose with it. 9 points in the game. He's got a piece of it. Simons deciding where to go with it. Out to James. And the layup falls. James has gotten his second bucket.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Heinrich. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the drip, getting to the rim, and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Here's Heinrich. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Pass to Heinrich. Here's Rose from deep. James with the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. Simons outside. No good off the glass.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
The drive by Rose. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. 76ers trail by 7. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Simons. Still no points. Here's Edgecombe. He takes it in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Your Sixers, Edgecombe, taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 6. Rose into the lane. James with a steal. Now here's Brown. He has 6 from the high post. And it's Chicago with a board. Noah's got 4 rebounds now. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Here's Bogans. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 76ers trail by 9. Simons outside to the paint. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona.
Number 21.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Korver. Count Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The Sixers again can't hit. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Edwards uses the glass on the layup.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Simons outside to the middle. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Embiid passes to Caldwell Pope. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Right wing. Here's Korver. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. There's the triple. Gibson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Embiid. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Pass to Hamilton. 1 second left. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Bulls out in front, up 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Dean Wade is out there with Edwards. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Maxey. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Chicago leading by 8. Now Watson. Pass to Deng. Fade away. Here's Gibson. Here's Bogans. Chicago passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hamilton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Maxey passes to Caldwell-Pope. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now looking at some adjustments. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey surveying the D. Good on the shot. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And here's Watson. Still without a bucket. Here's Bogans. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Watson. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Edwards. Pass to Wade. Back to Edwards. Now here's Maxey. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Heads up play by Maxey. Seeing everything around him, including the shot clock.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. But he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, BA.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
And that one's good. Bogans has got 5 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Outside Maxey. It's deflected. Snatched away. Down low. Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Nifty move. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. So it's Philadelphia now. Maxey with it. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8. Now.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Number 26, Kyle Korver.
Here's Bogans. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Here's Hamilton. And they recover it. Pass to Korver. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Outside Maxey. Edwards for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
There's a screen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Sixers ball.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 16. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Here's Dang. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Bulls lead by 2.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Maxey. Tipped. Here's Hamilton. He has 6. Pass to Bogans. Deflects the pass. Now Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Dang. Fires at the elbow. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The 15-footer is good. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points. The Bulls have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the pick. 4 on the clock. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He has 7. Chicago trailing here. Here he goes. Here's Bogans. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Here's Maxey. Chicago with a rebound. And now the Bulls in transition. The pull-up jumper, and it falls all over the rim and in. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Bona. For 3, Caldwell Pope, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Hamilton. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. The kick out to Edwards.
76ers foul. Edwards.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they found a lot of success.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Watson, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Chicago. 1:51 left to play in the first half of basketball. Simons against Rose. To the inside. Boozer. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And slam dunk by James.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Count it.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Crosses over, and there's another one for the Bulls.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Simons against Rose. Brown passes to James. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bonus checked in, and so Rose knocks them both down. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Deflected.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
It's tipped. They recover it. Pass to Brown. Over Rose. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Noah in at the center position. Here's James on the take, and they pick up 2. James has got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
He gets it in there. 11 points in the game. 76ers trail by 3. Brown finds James. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Rose outside. Takes it inside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's James. Out to Simons. Pass to Brown. Back to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Here's Rose. 19 points in the game. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Edgecombe. Out to Simons. For the lead. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
And it's Rose. Penetrating. Oh! The big finish right there.
Awesome.
A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Edgecombe. The 3. Chicago with a rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rose. Nice move. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Steps back. Simons outside. LeBron going downhill. And it's James with the jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Rose, the pass to Heinrich. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
No basket.
That's his first foul.
No basket. As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
For Philadelphia, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pulls up. Boozer grabs the board. Boozer's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown against Rose. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! Boom! He jams it straight down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now, here is James. He's got 12, and Edgecombe gets it to go. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Chicago. Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Fires top of the key. There's the block. They retain possession. Here's Butler. And it's Bona with a rebound. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Chicago leading. Over to the wing. Brown with the steal. Jumps up, and he dunks it down.
Creating havoc. Brown keeping his body moving on defense and making things happen.
Rose with it. 27 points for him. Into the lane. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. If they allow him to keep getting to the bucket like that, this lead is going to explode as we go down the stretch.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Chicago making some changes. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Bogans. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can... Oh, my goodness!
Wow! Woo! That was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Pass to Deng. Rebound by the 76ers.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Philadelphia moving it around. Takes a 13-footer. And Hamilton pulls it down. Chicago trailing here. And he drives in. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Screen by Embiid. Edwards, the pass to Embiid. Here's Wade. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got rebound number 7 tonight. And now the Bulls in transition.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Maxey passes to Caldwell Pope. From the arc. And it's Maxey missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the right side. He's got a clear path. Edwards, the pass to Wade. Back to Edwards. Embiid from outside. The shot, no good. Inside, here's Deng. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. Go to the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. .114 left in the third quarter. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's Deng with a rebound. Chicago leading by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Maxey. Guarded closely. And down it goes. 2 points. Maxey's got 20.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Deng. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Chicago. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Dean Wade is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Bogans, the pass to Korver. From the high post. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bona comes in for Embiid, and it's Edgecombe in for Caldwell-Pope. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach telling their team this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Edgecombe. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
To tie it up. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Butler passes to Boozer. Rose left side. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams making some changes here. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Dang. Pass to Heinrich. Shoots over Maxey. Heinrich with the bucket. Heinrich's got 4 points this quarter. 76ers trail by 4. James deciding where to go with it. And it's Chicago with a board. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. Goes up at the stripe. Second shot opportunity. Here's Deng. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Maxey finds Brown. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Here's Butler on the tape. And it's Butler with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Outside, Brown. James passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 from Edgecombe. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Heinrich with the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Maxey passes to Brown. 4-3. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Over Butler. Here's James. The jumper from the wing off target. Chicago leading by 6. And it's Butler off the drive. And the layup is good.
This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And it's Maxey missing.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Takes a step back. Here's Heinrich. Gets the three ball to go. Heinrich's got 21 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Rose is checked in for Chicago. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Rose into the lane. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Pass to Brown. Picked it out of midair. Rose with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Out to the wing. Here's Deng. And there's another one for Chicago.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
To the left wing. Boozer passes to Rose. 6 to shoot. Oh! Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Chicago leading by 15. Butler passes to Rose. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's off. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And there's the drive.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
That one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. Now here's Maxey. James outside. Outside Brown. The 19-footer. He knocks down the jumper.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Crosses over. Embiid there for the rebound. 76ers trail by 15. Here's the pass to Brown. Shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Well, Chicago's shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. The floater. Oh, it doesn't go.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Outside Maxey. Jacks up a 3. The triple drop.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Bulls leading by 12. Maxey pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Brown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Chicago shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Now it's Maxey. From deep. The free ball is down.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And as it was happening, wow! Just wow!
Oh, my goodness.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Noah. Embiid covers. Oh, it's off target. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Third team foul.
The 19-footer. Yes, sir. Sticks the J. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to